Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action. FC Istiklal have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
He's got away. Bale! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Not the most accurate pass. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team, so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
Pirlo can see things others simply cannot. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Neither side yet able to find the net. Ambitious ball here. And he's there to get it away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. It's a straight red, he has been given his marching orders. FC Istiklal are down to 10 men. So a Barcelona free kick. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. And it's Pirlo. Oh, it's come loose. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Distributed tidily. And he's worked it through. Oh, well played, well played. Mateus, never out of the action for very long.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That looks a good ball through. Chance! Goal! Barcelona! And we have liftoff! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So the first goal of the game.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal. Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Raul. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. And here's Bale. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
And now, to
How
all
would you
members
review
of
the first
crowd,
half?
I'd like
Well,
to
this is
ask
when you
to
need your
join
players
me
to
in
step
wishing
up,
our
Peter. Be
birthday
brave,
boy
see
a
all that
very
courage. They
special
need
birthday.
to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Barcelona with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0.
Substitution on the field, number 22, Gulen. Coming on the field
Here is the first touch
number
of the second half.
23, De Bruyne.
Barcelona
taking
leading
place.
courtesy of the game's only goal. Knocks it out wide. Maldini. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Looking for the run. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Mateus is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. He won't be happy with that one. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid.
Chance for a shot! Goal! And this is getting better and better. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
This looks promising. Oh, he's not going to get any further than that. And here's Mbappe. Varane gets across to intercept that. Ambrosini, a picture of focus and alertness. Nice looking ball. Chips it through. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. And here's Bale. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Bale really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Barcelona have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. And this is Bale. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Oh, truly brave defending.
Some inspired work that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
It's run loose here. Pirlo. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's clever.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's having a shot! And again! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. Barcelona are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction
And now,
from it.
please turn towards
Bale,
the screen
voted
for
man
a
of the
special
match, and
presentation
deservedly
featuring our
so.
guest performers today.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello,
2 hours,
everybody,
it
and
might not
welcome
feel
to
like
today's
that.
match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield himself. And, he has a real air of authority about him now as he matures through the game.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Now it's Neymar. Yamal. Neymar. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Haaland. That's going to go a long way. Mateus, never out of the action for very long. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Can he get it through? Real chance!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Pirlo. And they're on him in a flash. The ball has bounced loose now. Now it's Haaland. Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Great chance here from position A1. Pirlo! That was travelling. White is looking to influence the game from out wide. Well-timed, excellent interception. Mateus, and there's green grass ahead of him. Shot at goal! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Mateus cannot be beaten that easily. White is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Thuram.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Out of play for a goal kick. Mateus is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Now it's Weghorst. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Great vision. It's played through for him. He's shifting through the gears here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Two added minutes have been indicated.
No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And for the first half, that is that. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Barcelona coming in at half-time, leading by 1 goal to nil.
Is strictly forbidden.
On the
Please
evidence
use
of what
parking
we've
provided by
seen,
the club
they're
or any
worth
other
their
paid
lead.
parking
There was
facilities in
genuine
the area.
intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0.
Substitution in progress.
So off we go again. Barcelona currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be a throw-in. And it's White. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Beckham. Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter. Barcelona couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Searching pass he's played there.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Son Heung-min is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Knocks it into space. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Corner number 2 then. He's rising! No, not the best of headers. The most accurate pass. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Moved on forwards. Now it's Kaka. It's run loose here. Onana. The message is clear. None shall pass. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Son Heung-min. He's got away. Nicely spread. Tries to cross. That's a decent clearance.
Aston really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Neymar. Mateus. Mateus going like a man possessed at the moment. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Barcelona still ahead by the game's only goal. Son Heung-min receives it in a wide position. Neymar. Barcelona moments now away from seeing this one out.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that is as far as it goes. Barcelona have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Neymar taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Staff room immediately.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I was expecting this game to be put to bed a lot earlier, especially when the opponents struggled to get back into it. They could have shown great...
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Croatia!
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player.
Yeah, and we shouldn't forget his outstanding vision and confidence on the ball, being almost as important as what he did at the back.
And he's got away from him. Now, who's going to be first to this? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, football is a simple game, complicated by footballers. Why doesn't he slip that to the right?
That is good, super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's put a shade too much on that.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And this is met. Tries a shot! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared away. Croatia are looking to go forward now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Neymar goes for a shot! Goal! Barcelona!
Kaka really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
After 31 minutes is...
Barcelona are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Maldini. Oh, the ball's come loose here. He's having a shot!
Messi just dropped the shoulder to engineer the feint. Now he'll have to shoulder the blame.
And here's Kaka. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
There will be 1 minute
Conjures
added
time and space where few can. And Dijk kept his eye on... And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Barcelona come in leading by just the odd goal.
This is a lost children's
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Barcelona are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And here is the first touch of the second half. Barcelona leading courtesy of the game's only goal. He's shifting through the gears here. And that has put paid to that. And he's gone looking for safety.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Messi running with intent. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. That's an excellent interception.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that Messi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Beckenbauer is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's not looking good, Peter. You can't just stop playing once you've gone ahead. You're letting the opposition know that you can be got at, and they can so easily raise the pace and tempo to do just that.
Looking for the run. Great ball, and he's in here.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
It's Dembele! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cruyff, he's being urged to charge, surely! And a truly agonising miss.
Cruyff was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop!
Another special Neymar moment! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Do not write them off! Back they come!
The goal scorer for Croatia.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
5, Neymar!
So they have it all to do again.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank. Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Schlotterbeck spots it and intercepts. Neymar short changes him with that pass. And it's Mendes. Neymar, he's picked his way through. Decent chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. That has been
2
cut
added
short.
minutes has been indicated.
Threads one in. And this is Messi. Oh, he's burst through. And he thumps it clear. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Barcelona can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Well, thanks to Jim along. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello, everybody,
The game
and
yet to
welcome
kick
to
off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're underway.
Now there's a player with a silky pass and a steely tackle.
Xabi Alonso.
Yeah, a midfielder renowned for his tremendous array of passes while offering his defence a solid shielding presence too.
Players don't come a whole lot better in his position, do they?
Not really.
Decent chance!
Kaka just dropped the shoulder to engineer the feint. Now he'll have to shoulder the blame.
De Rossi. Pirlo. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, perfectly measured that. And this is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Pirlo. Pedri. And it's Pedri. And here's Forlan. Kaka. This is a promising build-up. Probing pass. Defending of the desperate variety. And we have our very first corner. They can spring out of defence. Pedri, who is rarely short on confidence. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And it's Messi. And this is Pirlo. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's Forlan. Forlan! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
He's rising! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Xabi Alonso gathers from the goal kick. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And this is Forlan. Kaka. Pirlo. And he was quick to react. Kaka. Aim forwards. And here's Forlan. Forlan. Varane does well not to be outdone there. Kaka can see things others simply cannot. Pass is just off target. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Griezmann. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pedri.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Goulet. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
We are glad to inform you that today's match
too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
Yeah,
0-0, but definitely
sure
not
they will
from the
make
want of
fine
trying.
souvenirs.
There's been plenty of industry and hard work, as well as some good defending, so I wouldn't be too dismissive just yet.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. So straight into the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more...
Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's managed to get free. Can he finish? And he has kicked it out somehow.
Pedri actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
He's found a way through. Real shoots! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Quality and set an example.
That's the keeper's ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Messi, tidy with his distribution. Pedri receives it in a wide position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, split-second reaction.
Suarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution on the field. Number 20.
It's their second corner of the game.
Number 15. Gulen. Coming on the field. Number 4. Batistuta. Number 18.
Griezmann
Messi.
short.
Substitution in progress.
Go back here. Has a look and place it forward. And now a sudden chance to counter. Schlotterbeck is there to clear. And here's Batistuta. And this is Messi. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Toon clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Griezmann. And here's Forlan. He's in a great position. Messi! Not a bad try by any means. And here's Batistuta. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nicely aimed pass. Ronaldinho. And that is as much time as there will be. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.
And now I'd just like to
summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.